D&D Davidson, LiveWeatherBlogs.com, student meteorologist here tonight. What an interesting night we have had here. It has been a definite interesting night around here, and we've been discussing what happened earlier with the tornado warning in the city of New York. Man, that was a definitely interesting. I looked at that radar an hour prior, and I was like, man, if this gets to New York City, we're gonna be some trouble. And that supercell rode all the way to New York City. And here's a image. This is off the ABC local in New York City. Very interesting cloud there. Could that be a wall cloud or a funnel? There is no pictures to or video to show if that's rotating or not. But that is definitely a lowering in the cloud base. And I sat and I pulled up the Weather Channel, and they had just amazing images that they had coming from New York City with there was a rotating wall cloud. There's no doubt in my mind. You could see it coming in from the left when they over the buildings there. It was just amazing, some of the pictures that you could see. And I'm going to try to get a bunch of images together on this. This is very interesting. So, like I said, possibly there put a wall. Did definitely do a wall cloud, but wondering if that is actually a funnel or not. Um, or a part of the wall cloud when it first moved in. We really can't tell from this angle based on still picture. This is our current radar. Let's see. This was our current radar. It's having there we go. It's taking a little bit of time to upload. That supercell is way off here now. We got a new cell that's coming down toward downtown. I'd be speculating on that. Not severe at the time. No warnings on any of these cells, but they could isolatedly go severe as they travel to the southeast. Most of the energy was in that supercell that's finally off the Atlantic coast, that traveled through parts of Pennsylvania and down through New Jersey and into New York City. Long-lived tornado warnings for for about an hour and a half worth of tornado warnings went. Amazing. Taking a few stops this evening on the radar here. You can see we have a line of storms. They'll progress to the south and east to get this one cell, possibly progressing to the south and east, and these cells also progressing to the south and east as it goes along. I'm taking a look further back. We've got one line. This is a large line mesoscale vector system along the warm front right here. You see the one line, and a lot of these storms are training, which cause very heavy rainfall and some severe weather and isolated tornadoes basing its angle onto the front. And then you have this line, which is kind of coming down. Could go near Indianapolis in the next hour and a half, around midnight Eastern time, maybe a little earlier, with possible severe weather also. And you can see going back here, we're going to get another angle of this. Back in Iowa, some severe weather going on currently. Back in our tornado watch area, you can see this is mainly lined out now. You're going to possibly get some isolated tornadoes still pop up. There has been some tornadoes tonight in the state of South Dakota. As I said, it's mainly went linear, so you can see where there's severe thunderstorm warnings along this line, along this whole line actually. Minus very few slots do not have severe thunderstorm warnings. This is going to turn into an MCS and also make its way to the east-southeast. Spencer, Worthington, Storm Lake, Sioux City, Vermilion. I would say those areas in the next 2 hours will be in line for some severe weather. Strong gusty winds mainly, and some possibility of isolated spin-ups and tornadoes on the line. I said you could still have some spin-ups on this area, and also in the same zone. This is mainly where we had issues earlier. The hail percentage out in the Midwest, and the winds basically with these MCSs and tornadic activity, like I showed earlier, in category Omaha, Chicagoland, Detroit, Philly, New York. Still can get some isolated severe thunderstorms as the night goes on. Now looking at tomorrow, this shifts to the east a little bit. Chicago, you're in it again for tomorrow. Indianapolis, Detroit, New York City again, you're in it. Boston, Burlington, Vermont, Albany, and Buffalo. Highest percentage probability out near the Lake Erie, Pennsylvania, and Detroit, Michigan, northern parts of Ohio and Indiana. Taking a look at Bonnie, it's in bad shape. This shear is really rough being really rough on it at this current time. The low pressure center where I show you there, and it's moving in this general direction. It may regain tropical storm characteristics by tomorrow morning. Like I said, it's gonna be a rough road for it, but it's gonna probably go towards the Louisiana, Alabama coast. Further out, you can tell the reason why. Here is the upper level low and the high sinking in here. High pressure. That's what's really giving this a hard time right now. The National Hurricane Center does give this back to a tropical storm before making landfall here in Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama area. It'll stay depression part of tonight and then possibly become a storm. 45, 55 mile an hour winds are probably the highest you'll see it go if it gets back to that area. And now for the scorcher of a weekend forecast here in the Roanoke Valley. 98, possibly up to 100 tomorrow. 97 with a very slight chance of thunderstorms on Sunday. It would be nice. It would drop the temperatures, but 97 to 100 on that date. 78 is 76 to 78 is all going to get to tomorrow night, and then 86 on Monday, slight cool down. 88 on Tuesday. Some of the moisture from Bonnie may come in Tuesday into Wednesday. 85 is what we're going to call for Wednesday. So we have to get through this extreme heat and it's been a very crazy severe weather day and an interesting weather day to say the least. And the heat's on for the mid-Atlantic states, and I'm sure it'll be detailed in other meteorologists' video blogs tonight about the heat going through the weekend in areas such as Philadelphia, Baltimore, and whatnot. But as for right now, this is D&D Davison, LiveWeatherBlogs.com, overnight edition. I hope you enjoyed your day and had a safe day. It's been an action-packed day, but I'll be on again tomorrow with your latest information, and might pop in a few tropical updates if it warrants. But if it doesn't warrant, I'll see you again tomorrow, and have a great day.